Okay, let's get started with the process on how I create my courses in less than 20 minutes. The system that I use is called Google Sites, GoogleSites. And once you get there, this is what it looks like. You can give it a title that's easy for you to remember. Because only you will see this area. Here and here, you can change the titles, possibly even add your business name, your course name here. And everything from the header below is what your students or the people that you're sending it to will see. So just to begin, I created like a brief outline of the course, and I suggest you do the same. Even if you are familiar with course creation, creating a course to sell on social media often follows a different format than a college course if you're already an instructor. The courses that you're selling online are often easier than a college course because nobody wants to see how smart you are explaining a difficult topic. People are paying for quick solutions and quick answers. So they want the people that's going to take a lot of hard information and explain it to them in a simple enough manner that they can go ahead and start implementing that into their life, their business, or whatever else. So again, that's why it's a good idea to come up with the outline. That way you can organize your thoughts and make sure it's flowing in a logical order for your students. And then in addition, make sure that nothing is too long or too hard or too complicated. Because as we're adding things, you'll notice I have text, I have YouTube videos, we'll also add pictures. But in these YouTube videos, most of them are less than 15 minutes in length. And the whole reason for that is my target is busy. They're busy with family life, they're busy with working, they're busy teaching, they're busy running their own businesses. So they don't always have time to sit down and watch an hour video. These small little mini segments can give them the information they need. They can think about it during the day, complete the various exercises without it becoming such a burden like a college course or overwhelming. So with this outline, I'm just going to copy and paste a lot of the information that I've already put into the course itself. So this course is called Scholarships and Side Hustles. And it's the course that I offer as a marketing tool to teenagers to, get them really focused on finding scholarships and earning extra income to pay for college out of pocket. The entire goal is to avoid student loan debt. So I have a welcome, and I'm going to create a section for that. If you see over here, you have the option to insert various text boxes, images, drives. You can embed various things. It also gives you different layouts that you can choose from. You can also add these things down here, anything from a calendar, YouTube, various maps, documents, slides, forms, anything that, for those of you who are familiar with Google Drive, anything that's out there can be embedded into here. So for my welcome area, I'm going to choose one of the layouts. And I want this to be a little bit bigger. And again, I'm going to copy and paste the wording that I've already come up with. And it's pretty much explaining to them what the course is about. We want to make sure that all students earn at least enough money to cover one semester of school. We definitely have a goal to, for them to earn and save more. But that's the bare minimum goal, at least one semester. And if you can accomplish that, then that gives you encouragement to keep on with the remaining semesters. So what I just grabbed was a YouTube link. These are my YouTube videos that I record and create for my clients. And as you can see, in case that was too fast for you, there's a plus sign in the layouts. You can click it and you have the option to upload pictures, select pictures from online, choose things from your drive, again, add a calendar or a map. But my purpose is a YouTube video, so I'm going to click this and enter the YouTube link. And this is really the link that appears at the top of your screen when you're watching a YouTube video. Like I said, I create these myself for my clients, so I go ahead and create the videos so I can have them prepared to enter into the course. Now we have that out the way. Going to move on to the next section, which is Module 1. And I'm going to add a text box separating this. And I'm going to make the wording large like this. So it's going to be title, and I'm going to center it. Simply because that's what I prefer. You can leave it left justified, right justified. You can edit it to look however you want it to look. And again, add whatever words I'm going to add. And in this one, I'm going to use a layout again because I want to add words and pictures, various things like that. I already have my title information, so I'm going to leave this as normal text. I'm going to delete this box because necessarily I don't need it. And right now we're talking about scholarship overview, so I would like to add a picture. If you have a picture already, you can upload it from your computer. Necessarily, I don't have one. So you can, again, pull things from Google Drive if you have a web address, but I'm going to search for an image. And you see they have a lot of different pictures of people winning scholarships. So choose one that you like, and it will add for you. Click it and choose Insert, and it really puts the picture right in here. And you can modify it to adjust it. And I also have a video that I recorded for them, so I'm going to add that as well. And I'm going to add that down here. As I mentioned before, you have the option to click over here to add a YouTube video. You can click on the plus sign here where I added the picture. You can also click on these yellow arrows or yellow triangles to embed something. If you have the full-on embed code, it goes here. But if you just have the web address, it goes in the URL area. And it comes up pretty much the same way that our last video appeared. So now, for Module 1, they have the text talking about the module and the video explanation. And the picture is really just to make it look nicer. So it doesn't always look like words and words and words. So that's Module 1. Let's move on to Module 2. Again, I'm going to add a text box just to show that we're in a different area. Changing the heading size to match what I have above and centered it. Again, going back to pull the words that I have. And instead of choosing a layout, you can just click if you're wanting to add text. And that's larger than I want it to be. So you can edit the text boxes to move them around. And with this size, I can put different text boxes in here, anything that can fit. I'm going to move this over here and probably make the word a little larger. And here we are with another video talking about various scholarship tips that I recorded. Again, by using the URL code, I can insert the image. Insert the video, and it appears here with the wording that I have. Moving on to Module 3, Scholarship Exercises. Again, entering a text box and formatting it to match the other areas. And it really is this simple. There are so many different videos, pictures, different ways that you can customize it. But like I said, the process flows easier if you already have your thoughts written down. You already have what order you want these things to be in, what wording you want to put, various things like that. So this area is talking about the scholarship search. So here is really just giving information about the area or about the module. And then I'm also giving two separate. There's a scholarship search exercise where they can search for corporate scholarships, institutional scholarships, or go through scholarship databases. Then there's another exercise where they're able to practice their essays, because anybody that knows anything about scholarships, that's a big issue for a lot of people. So let's see what I want to do. I think I'm going to make this a little smaller and implement a picture. Just going to find another scholarship picture. Okay. Okay, so we got the scholarship exercises, and let's enter them here. These are the instructions. And here are the various links. So we have corporate scholarships, which would be scholarships that come from any random organization. Could be a nonprofit, could be a business. We have the institutional scholarships link, which are scholarships that come directly from a college. These could be full scholarships, book scholarships, but the important is that any of these scholarships, they require you to go to that institution in order to be a recipient. So I have the various links that I'm going to add included here as well, just for easy access. I'm going to copy those, and the way that you can link them is to highlight the text and then click on this icon right here that shows a link and click apply. So when your student access this area and they click on the link, it'll take them directly to the exercise. And then just a list of common scholarship databases in case they've applied for everything that we have here or they're looking for something outside of that. This just gives them quick access to things like FastWeb or other databases out there where they can search for specific scholarships or based on certain criteria. Next, we'll have the essay practice. And this is a subcategory just like the scholarship exercises, so I'm going to format it the same way. Since we have essay practice and writing prompts, I'm going to use a layout in this area. Put it up there. I'm going to call this writing prompts. Yeah, let's put this here. So now I'm going to include the link as well. And I want that to be left justified. And it just simply says access here, so I can put the link if students are able to click on it. I'm going to add a picture. And again, if you have pictures to upload, go ahead and upload them. But if you do not, you can do a quick Google search and find things that go with what you're talking about. We're talking about writing essays, so this is a picture of people writing. Now, we're talking about essay practice. And add the words down here again. Find another picture talking about essay practice. So again, you'll just search for, I'm going to search for a picture that goes along with what I'm working on. So again, we're looking for essay pictures, writing pictures, something along that format. And again, just choose one that you like. And you'll have access to it here. And then also include the link that I have just on various essay tips. And again, to add the link, I just highlight the text. And that way, when any students look at it, they'll be able to click the link and easily get to it. On to Module 4. This is where we're going to talk about them creating side income. And since this is a new module, I'm going to make the text large and center it just like I've been doing in the other sections. And again, take all of the text that I have and include the video that I have as well. And once again, since we're dealing with text and a picture, I'm just going to use this as this layout. Copy the video link. Once you click it, you're able to select it and it'll pop it into the area. Moving on to Module 5, there are various exercises that the students can complete to help them get started thinking about what they want to offer to who, what products, various things like that. So again, since we're in a new module, formatting it the same way that I have the other modules. And here I have 2 different exercises, so there's a layout for that as well. I'm going to click on this and then grab the wording that I've already decided on. Choosing what to offer. I'm going to grab the words. Right now, the title is left justified, so I'm going to do that. And there's also an exercise. So I'm going to add all of that here. I'm going to add the link. And more than likely, I'm going to choose a picture. I've already posted a video explanation of this area. We posted it earlier up here. I like that better, so I'm probably going to use this size. Let me grab the words that I want to put. And this is pretty much telling them you don't have to reinvent the wheel. That's with any business owner. To gauge whether or not your business will be successful, more than likely somebody is already doing it. So pay attention to what they're doing. What are they doing that you like? What are you doing? What are they doing that you don't like? How can you improve upon their process? How are they talking to their customers? What words are they using? And again, like I mentioned, I'm going to add pictures here. So again, click on the plus sign. If I had an image to upload, I would. But here, I'm just going to search for anything around business owners. Like that. So that'll go there and find something for competitors or research, something along that nature. And that brings us a lot of sports stuff. My thing is not talking about anything about sports. So I like this. And then lastly, I have an area where they can get a certificate of completion. And I'm going to say something like, congrats on finishing the course. Get that spelled right, and then we'll grab the link. And again, once the student clicks on this area here, they'll be taken to a form where they can fill out their information and get a certificate that's personalized to them and have their name and things like that. And then just to add another picture, I'm going to find a picture of a certificate. If you have a certificate, it would be best to probably best to use a picture of the one they'll actually get. So once you format it, have it chosen, instead of choosing a random picture, choose a picture of the one that they'll get. I think I'm going to make this larger. And center it. Here we go. We have our completed course. There are different functions up here that you can click on to see what it will look like to your students. This shows what it will look like on a laptop. You can see tablet view and also what it will look like on a phone, just so you can make sure the spacing is right, because you definitely want people to be able to click on, see, access them from their phone. So that's a big selling point for me, the fact that people can do them from anywhere at any time. So that really works for my on-demand courses. And again, this is how I do my process in under 20 minutes.